Good morning, welcome to the class today. As you can see, I'm by myself, which is always a great thing, but it also means that we've tested negative for the coronavirus, which yesterday Alba got her result really early in the day and I had to wait till like 24 hours later to get mine. So I'm very happy also negative and that we can leave the house again. So Alba went off to school today, which is lovely. So today we're going to do exercises that are mostly focusing on the tabletops. In fact, it's a class that my friend requested for the Spanish version on Tuesday, and I thought it's a good session, so I'll do it again today. So let's spread our toes and have the ankles, knees, and hips on top of one another. Keep your shoulders down away from the ears and hands onto your lower abdominals. Take a breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Feel the tummy moving as you breathe out. Again, in through the nose and sighing out. Really relax the shoulders. Hands come a bit higher, breathing in. And sighing out. One more like that, breath in. And as you exhale, you bring the arms down. Now inhale, arms lift up. Now for somebody that usually does the Saturday class, I'm here tomorrow, but next Saturday, so that's the 7th, I have a first aid course, so I'm not going to be here, just so you know. Inhale up, but I'll repeat that closer to the date. Arms come down. Inhale, come up onto the balls of the feet, stay lifted. And then exhale, arms to the side. Inhale, arms shift forward, and then exhaling out to the side. Inhale, arms rise up, and then you're going to bend the knees, arms come down, and your heels stay lifted. So knees are forward facing, just the arms. Inhale, lifting up, exhaling out to the side. So moving with the breath, that's what we always want to get used to. Exhaling out to the side. Inhale, arms lift. Come down a little bit further into those legs. Let's go again. So inhale, rising up. We're going to keep those shoulders dropped. Exhale to the side. Inhale, arms move forward. Exhaling out to the side again. Inhale, arms lift. Come down a little bit further into those legs, and then we're just going to do it one more time, please. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale on out. Inhale, arms shift forward. Out we go again. Inhale, arms lift. And then last time, come on down. So come up, lower the heels down. We'll get straight into some balancing, and then we're going to get down onto the mat to start our tabletop with some boat poses in between and also some other strong ab stuff, but definitely more tabletops than usual. Step onto your left leg. Arms come out to the side, shoulders stay relaxed. And if you can, just a slight rotation upward would be great. As you breathe out, feel the stomach move in towards the spine. Let's go for 4 more breaths here. Keep on spreading your toes. So we're going to switch to the other side. So come on down, windmill those arms to get there. Shoulders stay relaxed, and then just turn yourselves open. And continue on with the breathing. Feeling really flat today. I don't know if you guys have those days that you feel sad, but really sad with what's happened over in France. And then the PM of Malaysia, the comments that he's made. How terrible. How terrible. Sure, France has committed some atrocities in their past, hasn't every other country, but still, what to do? It's just awful what's happening with extremists. Very tragic. Feel very flat, very sad for the people of France. Bring your legs together, team. Bring your arms down. You're going to sink into your legs and then wrap your right foot over. Your foot, if you can, go behind, do that. Stay really low in the legs and then bring your left arm underneath your right. Wrap the fingers and then lift up. And then push your fingers forward towards me. So this is called our eagle. Supposedly it's a really good liver cleansing position, also a position to get in if you're feeling sad. So I'll let you know if it helps. I'll let you know if it helps you. 4 more. Let's make the eagle fly, team, into the aeroplane. Arms open out, lift the leg up, push that foot behind you. So you stay nice and tall into that plane with a straight supporting leg if possible. And then arms come forward. A few more breaths here. Now, as you're aware, the gyms are starting to open up, so they'll be opening from the 9th. That's the reason to do the first aid course prior. Come on up. and sink on in, and then left leg is up and over, and then the right arm is under. So at this stage, because a few of my classes are changing their times, the only class at this stage that I won't be doing online is the Monday morning. Every other class I'll still be continuing with. The Wednesday afternoon that I teach at the gym is going to be early afternoon, so I can still do the stretch class. And the Friday at this stage, they're not putting it on. So lost a couple of classes, but they'll come back when things normalise. And I don't know from the other gyms just yet. Bring the arms to the side. I'll find out probably next week. Bring the leg up, tip forward, and then leg out. But what you hear from the news with the gyms in Sydney, I'm not fast if I continue going online for a while. Just having to be isolated yesterday and the day before, that in itself was really hard actually, to not be able to go and do your cardio, nothing. So I would hate to be in the situation where our gym gets it and then I have to be isolated and the whole family. She effed up situation, isn't it? 2 more. Come on out of that, team. Let's bring ourselves into our tree. I don't know if we took our arms forward. Can't remember. I'm thinking distracted today, like I said. Dig your heel in, open your knee out, bracing the belly, hands to heart. Third eye all lifted. So this is our last balance before we make our way down to start our tabletop sequences. The reason I decided to repeat it because it's quite different to the classes that we usually do, and I thought it's good to throw something in. It's not the usual, even though they're all exercises that you pretty much know. Bring the arms down, switch over. Heel in first, knee out second, then whichever arm level you want comes in third. Eagle pose just didn't work. Hasn't lifted my mood at all. We'll get a good workout. Maybe that endorphin after exercise will pick up the mood, right? 4 more. So just gently bring the arms down, release the foot down. I'm going to slide this arm up and then screen will come down as we get into our tabletops. Very close. Right, so shoulders stay relaxed, your back is nice and straight. You want to bring your hands behind and just either have your fingers facing towards your bottom, out or back, whatever feels best for your wrists. Now, bring your feet in, separate them to hip width distance apart, and then push yourselves up. I think I might have to lift the screen up. Oh, it's all right, doesn't matter. You can see the body, that's the main thing. So keeping your hips up. For this first one, we're not doing any movement. We're just holding still. And it's called the tabletop because you need to imagine you're a table and nothing's going to fall off. So you've got your hips up high and they're in line with your knees and with your shoulders. Do a few more deep breaths here. Bird outside has something plastic and it's big. I don't think it's stuck. If I see it later, I'll try and get it. There was a stray dog yesterday in the car park next door and we were down just in the garden working. Come on down, team. Bring the arms, legs forward and the arms come forward. We're going to just do some arm movement. Loosen the arms out after those exercises. So we're going to inhale, open the arms and then exhale, close. Anyway, it was a dog that had a lead on and it was just terrified. And so I tried to climb the fence to get into the car park next door. Yes, I'm isolating, but I got into the car park. But the dog was just too terrified, so I couldn't catch it. But it looked like a puppy, probably only like 11 months or 10 months old. But eventually I called the council and they knew who it was straight away. They said, is it a dog with a yellow collar and it's a black dog? And I'm like, yeah, that's the one. So they called the owner and the owner came and it took them about half an hour to get the dog into the car because it's a rescue dog apparently and they'd only had it for a couple of days. Keep the shoulders down, relaxed And we're just going to move back slightly as you exhale and then inhale. So we're just doing tiny lift and lower, getting into our core contractions as you're breathing out, tummy moves in. So I guess something happened productive in isolation. Dog got back to its home. I said to them, please, if the owners are abusive and that's why the dog's scared, give me the dog. I don't want it to go back to those people. But they said, no, they've only had it for a couple of days. Bring the arms back, team. Round 2. So legs come back in, open the knees out, and then lift up again. Now this time, what we're going to do is we're going to just alternate, changing the angle at your hip, pulling the knee in. The knee angle does not change. So breath in, pull one knee in. Inhale down, and then lift it up. Pushing those hips up. Let's go for 4 more. So each time the foot comes down, you reset by pushing up. That's 2. And just gently bring ourselves back down. Bring the legs away, arms come forward again. So we're going to release the arms again through up instead of out. Let's go. So we'll be doing varied boat poses. When we went and got our coronavirus tests on the Wednesday morning, we went straight after class up to Box Hill Hospital. It was busy, lots of people. Turns out that day there were 25,000 people that got their test. But I tell you, the fact that Albert got hers first thing in the morning the next day, and then I didn't get mine until late, like today. It's like, Jesus, keep you waiting. I understand, you know, but a little bit stressful, to be honest. 2 more. But I'm not going to be able to send her to school again. She's going to be really annoyed. Anyway, shoulders relaxed. Move on back as you exhale. Keep this coming. Go for 4 more. I know the arms are going to get tired, but it's a different thing than doing push-ups. You're sort of working them in the opposite way. So let's bring our arms back again. Bring that legs in, separate them to hip width distance, and then lift up. So all you're doing now is alternating legs. We're going to extend from the knee, keeping the thighs in the same line that they're in. Reset, and then now, warning, I might have to rush to the loo just because I've had too much water. I really shouldn't have had so much, but I did. So if I do have to rush off, I'll give you exercises to continue with, maybe some planks. No, I don't want to miss out on the planks. Keep it going. Go for 4 more. All right, so just bring ourselves back down again, move the legs away, bring the arms forward, and then they're just going to pull in towards you as you exhale. And reset these pants. You know how the fold or the elastic's in the wrong place? Yeah. It's Friday again, hey? It's going to be really good going back to the gym. I'm happy to go back because I love teaching in front of a class. I think that interaction really gives you that motivation in a sense. But I'm apprehensive at the same time. 4 more. Last 2. Now we're just doing that up and down lowering, but really small. come in strong. Just 4 more. Hold it here, bring the arms back. Again, fingers pointing towards, bring the legs in and up. So we're going to just extend one leg away, then we inhale, open, exhale, close. Keep it going. Keep trying to push the hips up. One more. All right, bring the leg down, push the other side up, inhale, open, exhale, close. And for those of you who weren't online with me on Wednesday, the reason we went and got the coronavirus test is because Alba started to cough during the night on the Tuesday, dry cough. She didn't wake up feeling so great on the Wednesday. And her friend at school had been sick. Anyway, not impressed with sick kids' parents sending them to school. Bring the leg down. Oh, intense, isn't it? Lower ourselves down. Ooh. Bring the legs forward so you're feeling balanced, and then the arms come up. So we're going to bring the arms in as you inhale this time, and then exhale, lift. Inhale, exhale away. Keep this strong. Just 4 more. Last 2. And we do that up and down movement. Really intense, and I'm not giving you any stretches in between, so there's no let up. You're doing well. Now let's move down and up. Little move. Four to go. Now we're just going to do one more tabletop, then we're going to break it up with some other stuff. One more. So bring the arms back, bring our feet back in, lift on up, and all we're going to do is alternate lifting heel. Then other side. When we get to the tabletops later, we're going to do them with extended legs. So it's different, but they're still tabletops. Just a couple more, and then I'm going to ask you to do the double. Both heels up, let's go. Try and keep the hips up. Last 2. So intense. All right, so lower your hips down, and we're going to lower down completely. We're going to get into some basic abdominal strengtheners. So the feet come together, the toes are pointed up, chin tucks into the chest, your head and shoulders are lifted. So we're going to take a breath to prepare. Rise on up, exhale. Looking at your stomach, make sure that your tummy moves down as you rise up. My husband did one of my classes yesterday. It was, I think, the class from last Saturday, our lunges. And you know how I sometimes make fun of him, not always. I talk about him he's like, you're making fun of me today. I'm like, well, yeah, you're talking about my inability to stretch. And I was like, oh, okay. Because I recommended him doing that one because he didn't want to work his upper body much at all because he's got a bit of a sore deltoid. So I'm like, I'll do the leg session I did the other day. But I didn't realise I had been making fun of him that day. Oh, but I heard the noise from my kids in the video. God, it's terrible. Actually, it was Anna and one of her toys. Come up, team, exhale. halfway back. I didn't realize it sounds so bad. It's so loud it comes across for you guys. So apologies. Can't really do much about it, unfortunately, but thankfully Anna and Alba are in good health and they're out of the house. So it's a long weekend coming up. So they'll be in the house on Monday and on Tuesday's class, and of course tomorrow. Oh, well, maybe the door, it might be Anna back already. No, that's not. So we've got the little ones coming your way, team. So come up and then just a centimetre back. And then we rise again. Tiny lift and lower. And so yesterday we were productive in the garden. We planted some beetroot and some pumpkin. And we also took out one of the carrots, and it's getting big. They're getting big. I don't know, like everyone said to me, they're never going to grow that. But it's doing all right. It's pretty hard soil, but they're thriving now. Do 4 more, please. Hold this one up for me. Bring my arms forward. We are going to roll up. So if you feel like you need to straighten your legs to help you get up without too much tension, please do that. Sit tall, shoulders relaxed, come back halfway, then take the legs away. All right, so we're going to just bring the arms in and we're going to do some twists, side to side. You can let your elbows touch them behind. That's good, that means you're going down far, but I don't want you to do it sacrificing the back in the process. Just 8 more. Then we'll get into some lower belly. All right, stop here. Arms come forward, shoulders stay relaxed, and then gently come on down. We'll get into some lower belly, please. So bring the legs up, 90-degree angle. And all we're doing is touching down, keeping the knee angle the way it is, alternating toes. Alternating. Keep this going. After this one, instead of the toes, I want you to flex the feet and do the heels lowering. Nice and controlled here. Just go for 4 more and then we'll come back to the upper body. I'll give you just a final sting before we do that. And 2 more, please. So team, keep the legs with a flex, open them a fraction, and then just angle them down at your hips so they're close to but not touching the mat. Keep stomach contracted. Each time you're breathing out, it moves down towards the back. So the feet are not touching down. Told you it's an extra sting, it's a good one. So zip the legs up, lower the heels down, chin tucks into the chest. Round 2, only 2 of them today. Exhale as you lift. So after we get through these upper and then lower again, we'll come back into some more tabletops. Exhale as you lift. Inhale as you lower. See that stomach move down. So come up as you exhale, then halfway back. It's like the sun's trying to break through all the cloud cover out there. Exhale as you lift. Two more. And I'm going for little ones, okay? So come up as you exhale, then centimetre back. It's meant to rain the last 2 days in the afternoon, never came. Let's see if it'll come today like as predicted. Looks more cloud cover than usual, so maybe not. Let's go for 4 more. It's shocking when you heard what happened in Doncaster last night too. Was it last night or the day before? With the kids bashing that 15-year-old. Hold it forward. Anyway, no more negative, right? Tomorrow, let's think about positives. Shoulders stay relaxed. We're going to roll up. Straight legs if you need it. Like I said, some days you just feel crap. One of those days is today for me. Shoulders relaxed. I'll try not to make any more negative comments. Bring the legs away. Again, our arms are coming in, but we're going to do 3, 2, 1, and then arms go up. And then we go the other way, 3, 2, 1, and then arms up. So elbows in, let's go 3 times. Push it up. The other side first, go. Push it up. To the front, let's go. Push it up. Now to the back. Push it up. To the front. To the back. To the front. 4 more times. Through. Push it up. To the back. 2 more. And again. Woo. Arms forward. Slowly roll back. No break though. We'll get into the lower belly. Oh, super strong, isn't it? So again, legs come up. I'm going to take one leg away straight, open it out to the side, straight, and then bring it back in, and then switch sides. So take the leg away, up, straight, and then in. Really strong lower belly. The fact that one leg is staying in means that the other leg can go quite low towards the mat. If you were doing both legs, that would not be the case because you want to protect the back. Just 2 more. Bathroom is calling, but I'm going to hold off because we're going to get into our tabletop shortly. Once we get onto the front, lying on our tummy, then I'll give you an exercise and knock it off. Just for a second, it won't be long. 1 more. Extra sting, listen. We're going to just move the legs away on an angle and then extend up. Hold here. Feet are together. Two more. Okay, bring the knees in, roll on up, and then we're going to get into some more tabletops. So remember, if you're feeling more comfortable having your fingers towards you, out or back, you choose whichever level. Like I said, we're going to have our legs extended, and then we're lifting up. This is our first one. Shoulders come together, your shoulder blades to push your chest up. So this is working your underside as well as obviously your arms. And all the way down from your calves up through the thighs, the glutes, the back. So just gently bring yourselves down, bring your knees in, arms come forward, and we're going to slowly lower back, just stop here, arms come in. We're going to come down a fraction. Remember which arm is on top. Okay. Hold this one here, just stay here for a moment. So you're in the lower part of that boat pose, not up high. Now bring the arms back again, extend the legs and lift on up. We're going to step one leg out at a time. So inhale to step, exhale to close. Change. Just gently touching down. My auntie said to me yesterday, so I missed the Daniel Andrews because we're in the garden. She said, 99% of the people have their test results back. I'm not one of them. What I was surprised about is that nobody came and checked up on us. Bring ourselves down, bring the legs in. Like I was expecting, so the other arm comes in front and then come down. I was definitely expecting somebody to make sure we were in the house, not doing the wrong thing. Didn't happen. I think that's a little bit disappointing because I always hear them say, oh, we're making sure people are at home when they're meant to be home. Not necessarily the case. Maybe they do it, but they suspect people are not necessarily going to do the right thing more. Who knows? I don't have that logic. We're going to do two more and then we have one last tabletop, but it's a different tabletop. I want you to bring your elbows back and come down until they touch down. And then we're going to use one or both legs straight to lift up and stay here. Just two more, and then your arms are going to get a break, and you're going to work the back a little bit while I run to the loo, and then we're going to do some planks. So lower it down, we're going to flip ourselves over, and I'll show you what the exercise should be while I run out. So your legs are going to be just inhale, opening, and exhale, close. Keep that going. So inhale to open, exhale to close. And you want to make sure each time you're closing, squeeze the glutes. Go for four more, team, just four more. My apologies. And I'd like you to just have a stretch back into your child's pose, just to release it out. And then we're going to do some back exercises on all fours before we get into these planks that I want to do today. And I'll tell you what's inspired me. You know when, I'll come forward so you can see my leg. So we're going to just have your toe pointed and you're going to go down and then lift up. So you know how, if you've got Facebook, you'll know what I'm talking about. If somebody of your friend contacts likes something, then you see it. Hi Valeria, by the way, if it's you, if you're watching this, I'm talking about you. So there's this thing called Aloe Moves, which is sort of like a mix of yoga, Pilates, and other stuff. And yesterday I saw this. They give you like 30 seconds of a video, just a sneak peek, so that you'll go and click on, and I suspect you have to pay, but I haven't clicked on. I just look at the video. And this girl was doing a commando plank, and her bum was like the proper workout. I mean, these people look like models. They're absolutely, in the best shape possible. Do two more. Okay, bring it on in. So like I was saying, they look like models, and I'm sure that the people will get the hits because they're just so attractive looking. Go down and then lift. There's one guy particularly. He's definitely, I reckon, is a model. Anyway, but the lady yesterday, I thought, you know what? I'm going to do commando planks with you guys. And so that we do it the way it's meant to be done, not with your bum lifting up so high. So that's coming your way really shortly. A few more. You've got to just make sure you've got a bit of room, team. I'm going to move that angle of my mat so that I'll start far back. And then I'll sort of do the commando crawling towards you guys. 2 more. All right, bring it on in. Now we're going to switch legs again. And the same deal, toe pointed but lift up and out. So you're working into the hips as well as the lower back. Before it was just lower back. And so it's also getting into the glutes, which those tabletops also work. And so I will be here tomorrow, so come and join me if you can. Obviously I won't be here next Saturday, and if you do the Wednesday stretch, I have to cut that a little bit short this Wednesday because I have to do a Zoom meet with Bundara Sports Complex. Find out what's going on with the reopening there. 2 more. And bring that leg in. Switch to the other side, so nice pointed toe, and then up and out we go. I still won't be teaching from home for a while. Judith, I miss you, but I know that you're happy doing it at your home too. Inhale, open. Exhale, down. I don't know if any of my other home contacts are still doing the class online, but I know, Judith, you definitely are. So good on you. Not live, lots of replays. 4 more. Because we're only doing the commando plank today, go hard, team, work it. We usually do a lot of different style planks, a lot of planks full stop. This is the only one we're doing today. Bring ourselves down onto our tummy. We're going to just do one more exercise that will be for our lower back, and then we're going to get into our commando crawl. So lift the legs up, and instead of the slow opening and closing, this is fast. Obviously, we're not opening as much. Keep this going. I was talking to my tenant up in Cairns. He's a real Aussie guy. And I'm like, how's things going with the election, you know? Who do you think's going to win? He goes, I don't know. He goes, who's in the election? He goes, what's happening down there? I'm like, no, up there where you are. Oh, I don't know. Hilarious. Hopefully it's not the Liberals. They'll pull down even more trees and bloody kill the rest of whatever Great Barrier Reef does remain, hey? So hopefully, I mean, I wish I could vote, but because I live down here and not up there, no voting. And then we've got the other vote over in the States. Oh, let's hope for the environment. That's all we can say. 4 more. Breaths, that is. Okay, so stop there. We're going to bring ourselves into the child's pose and have a stretch. And you may want to get yourself sorted so that you've got room to maneuver yourself, because you're going to be in a plank and you're going to be crawling yourself forward. Like I said, it's the commandos, and I'm going to come into this angle, and I'm going to be at the back of my mat to start. So my feet are off, and I'm just going to be crawling forward. And why on earth is the bum lifted? I don't know. Then go back. Stop. Come again. It's a challenge. There's no doubt about it. There's no excuse for bad form, especially if you're an instructor. Go back. Let's go. And stop. That's it. Don't even need to do more. Let's have a stretch. See how your heart rate gets up? We only did 2. Maybe next time I'll do a few more. A really great effort, team. We're going to make our way up to standing. If you feel like you're going to get dizzy, have a drink. I'm just going to move the screen up. See, the heart rate's right up. Woo, go slipping and sliding. That would have got a lot of hits, like when I fell in my headstand. So maybe I should slide off my mat. Yeah. No. Right, so that's got me in a better mood. Nearly falling and making an ass out of myself on video live stream. I'll tell you what, it actually has got me in a better mood. Make fun of yourself, right? So we're going to get into a few balances, and then we'll come. Well, no, we won't come down. Then I'll say goodbye. I've lost my brain completely. Step onto your left foot. Arms float. Lift the leg up. This time, arms come forward. Staying here. Get that heart rate right back down. Now open yourselves out and come into a star, fairly high. Bring the legs together, bring the arms down. We're going to step onto our right foot. Float the arms and your left leg lifts. Arms shift forward. Start to transfer our weight to the side. Leg stays lifted up high. Chest stays upright rather than tipping down. And bring the legs together, bring the arms down. We'll go for our lockdown balance. You want to take your left arm out, right knee to the side, and then picking up our right foot. Actually, I've got something positive to tell you. Not last night, but the night before. Anna slept from 10:30 until 6 a.m. How good is that? And I slept really well that night. I woke up, I felt like the best I've ever felt. I was like, oh my gosh. Had no reason to get up because that was the day we were isolating, but still. I was like, wow, this is how it feels to sleep well. Bring it on in, lower it down, bring the arm down, on the side. I didn't sleep too bad last night. She woke at 10:30, midnight, 4:18, and then just before 6 she was awake, so not too bad. But it doesn't matter if I can go back to sleep again. But this morning I was definitely up at 4:18 and couldn't go back to sleep again. I don't feel sorry for myself, don't worry. It's just life. 2 more. So bring that leg in, lower it down. We're going to go for our tree pose. So right foot, dig the heel in. Remember to keep your shoulders down. Knee goes out, hands to stay at heart, third eye lifted. So not sure how you felt about that session with lots and lots of tabletops there. Your arms and your back and your glutes and your hammies, all of them got a really great strong workout. And it's not something we focus on necessarily most of the time. We do more core, front body stuff, so it's good to do the back stuff. Of course we always do back anyway, but yeah, something different. 2 more breaths here. Bring the arms down, switch. So thanks for your requests, because it's your requests that give me some ideas to do, more of something rather than the other. So if you have any requests, bring them. Okay, so hands to heart, third eye, or we lift again. Remember, shoulders are relaxed. If you want more, eye gaze goes up. One more. That's the television reminding me that I need to switch it on. Watch Daniel Andrew. 2 more. 2 days in a row of missing him. What's going on? Bring the arms down, release the foot, hip to hip width distance apart, shoulders relaxed, circling around. Then circles come forward. And then circles back around again to the back. I might give you just some twists, so just come side to side. Let the arms just sort of wrap themselves around you. Nice and rigid now. A few more. So thanks so much for joining me. Wish me luck. I'm going to make a cheesecake first time in my life. So that's what I'm going to get to now until they come back home. And I will be seeing you tomorrow morning, if not back here from Monday. Enjoy your weekend. Bye, guys.